Hello and welcome back to Nearly Logical's Let's Play of Gnomoria. In the last episode, we were starting to worry about our food industry a bit, as well as our drink. So we cut down some clippings and we're moving that indoors. There's still looks like there's a few more apple clippings to go. And we're hopefully going to move them in, get this farm set up, have these grow into trees, and start getting a sustainable food industry going. In addition, I've turned on the sound. I had totally forgotten I'd turned it off. And I decided to go with the orchestral music so that we can have a bit of a soothing time here. So let's get the time started. It looks like it's raining, so that we can start working on the food. Hopefully also get some nice get some beds in there. The problem with the beds is we do need these yaks to reproduce up till we get about I don't know, 5 of them, and then they'll start slaughtering them. But right now, that doesn't seem to be happening. So I'm a little bit worried about that in particular. Because, we can't get bones. The only other way is to actually go to war. And I'm not 100% sure I want to go through that right now. Okay, let's look around. So once we get this stuff indoors, I'll probably close up this wall right here. Oh. It is apparently just an autosave. It's the first day of summer. Okay, so we've survived the first season. Congratulations, everyone. That just happened. So we're going to continue working on stuff. I would like to have this distillery craft up to 20... craft wine. That'll be great. It'll help out a lot with okay, so we have 4 nomads. That's great. So population, professions. Okay, so we have 2 builders, 2 farmers, 2 miners, 2 woodcutters, 1 rancher. I would like to have another builder. I would like to have a blacksmith. Actually, now that I think about it, I should totally go look at what they're good at. So he's good at mining, masonry, blacksmithing, metalworking. So he would make a great miner. But I'm not sure I need another miner. So I think I'm going to leave him as a builder. That seems good. He is good at construction. Okay, never mind then. So this guy will get to be a builder. What's he good at? Engineering, machinery weaving. And this guy's good at nothing, really. So I'm going to make him an engineer for when that comes up. And right now he's basically just haul around. He's good at mining. So actually I'm going to, let's make him a blacksmith. Because he's also got some blacksmithing skills and some masonry metalworking. And let's see about him. Metalworking, animal husbandry. I'm going to make him a rancher. Okay, so that'll get these guys started. But that does mean we need 4 more rooms. So we're going to have to figure out what to do about that. We do have 8 sleeping spots. So we're just going to go in, and I'm going to start, designate this area to mine. Sure, it's probably a little excessive because we don't even yet have the whole area set up, but we will create this. It'll be nice. Okay. And then we need a nice line like that. We can go... Yep, there we go. That'll be wonderful. And people will start dragging that off. And then we will we will replace floor with a log floor made out of birch, because birch is awesome. They really do like birch, and I'm not really sure why, but it's worth more than the other woods. And so putting it in their houses tends to make them happy. I also might start replacing these walls because, why not at this point? I'm not sure what we're going to do about dormitories after this, but that will... Oh, wait, I'm going to replace the floor. Bunch more floor replacing first. Terrain, replace floor. And we'll go back, get some logs, get some birch. That'll be great. That'll be awesome. Just replace all this stuff in here. Let them get to that. And then what I want to do now is replace wall. And I'm going to use a decorative stone wall made out of lapis lazuli. And I will designate this entire area like this. And I will also give a mine job to mine out this wall, and this wall, as well as this wall. That way we can get to and, get to the locations and replace the walls. So I'm going to let them go do that for a bit. When they finally finished all that, everything will be wonderful. I probably should mark some more birch for cutting, although this thing looks like it's coming along just fine. It's getting closer to done. We're going to let that go on for a little while, get a nice little surplus there. But why don't I just have them clear cut a little bit more? Because why not? Fell trees. We will fell these trees. Give us some apple wood. All kinds of wonderful stuff. And they're already replacing it. See, doesn't this look can't zoom in. Look a lot nicer. I like it a lot better. So we're going to go through and queue up some more. Replace wall, decorative stone. There are other types of decorative blocks you can use, and they're all wonderful. But I kind of like this because it makes it look like an underground fortress. So we'll just go with that for now. I will just queue up everything I can think of. They will figure out how to do it in their own time, with their own resources. But I'll be okay with that, I think. It's hard to get the corners, so I oftentimes just leave them alone. So let them go. Unless I can get access to them easily. Because there's no real point in like digging out the wall and then replacing it. All that stuff when it's just going to cause heartache. So, okay. Actually, we do need to instead mine this wall, and this wall, because that way they can get access. Oops. Okay, so I see what I did wrong here. Let us replace that floor. Replace floor. I did it with a log floor instead of a plank floor. So that was kind of hilarious. We will just replace all of this. The good news is it's not going to be that hard to get rid of, because they'll just pull up the old floor and use it to create new floor. Old becomes new. Okay, a little bit of micro here, and everything will be fine. There we go. They'll build that nice area in there, and then they'll continue on with their lives, and it'll be nice. I'm not sure why they haven't built that, but I'm going to let it go. Okay, so there's some apples. We're still running low on drinks. Okay, finally we get a third yak. Is the yak a female or a male? That is a female yak. It is exhausted. That is a male yak. And that is a female yak. Okay. I wonder if we have to like build them like straw beds for them to sleep or something. Who knows? If you do know, please tell me, because I have no clue. And let us designate more trees to fell, Clear cutting, folks. It's amazing. Okay, let us use any fruit to make wine. We will craft up to, let's do 50 this time. Craft wine. That's going to put a definite damper on our food production, but at least we'll have, you know, some nice stuff. I really think I need more strawberries. So what I'm going to do is, first thing we have to do is get rid of all of these berries over here, or cotton, because we don't really need the cotton. And then I'm also going to tell them to fell these trees. I think our birch farm will be enough to keep us in the wood. So I'm actually going to make just a giant strawberry farm here. So I will do farm. I will make it like... Oh, but I was going to have the door kind of there. So maybe I'll make it like... Let us get rid of these trees as well. I really kind of want everything to line up. You know, it's a little bit of OCD, but what are you going to do? It's the internet. Everyone has OCD on the internet. So let us now make a farm. We'll go right up to here. And we'll just kind of make this giant... We'll do that. And the crop we want is strawberry. So, okay, that'll get that all planted up. Hopefully they'll grow fast and life will be wonderful. Because we have more seeds than we know what to do with. We'll sell them to the first merchant, probably for free. They don't want to pay for seeds because they're so worthless. Okay, moving on. I think that's doing good. We have some stuff there. Going full speed. We got some new nomads. Really could use some bone. I think that's really going to be the end all. We're missing a chair and a bone. The distillery is only making one wine at a time. Interesting. So let us craft that. And we'll go craft up to... There we go. That'll probably work better. Let's do 30 then. I can press 0. Yes, I can. Okay, so there we go. That works a little better. Okay, I remember how to play this game. Really, I do. Okay, so that's going good. The apple trees. So finally, these people are starting to get some apple. We do want them to pick fruit. So good. We're going to start getting into the food soon. We may actually have too much food pretty quickly. But it's better than starving to death. And I do want them to get these apples, but won't be able to do that until we get some of the stuff down here. Are any of these jammed? Okay, let's look in here. Bench, workbench for build job, that's fine. Carpenter, barrel. Barrel is fine. Loom doesn't matter. Because what I'm worried about is, you know, that thing where they end up trying to build something they can't build. So let's see here. Birch plank. Just tons of birch planks. That'll take forever. I'm okay with that. Keep it up. We'll just cut down more birch as needed. Okay, let us build. I wish they were all under like the same menu, so I didn't have to like remember if it's build terrain wall, or is it wall terrain build, mine build, because that's what you do for replace. Okay, so that's all that. Anyway, moving on, we'll grab some of this apples over here. Oh, I still want to fill that in. I still want them to go all the way around there, so I'm going to leave that open for a bit. We are running a bit low on birch. I could have them... They're not cutting clippings? can be clip 50. So probably what's happening is our foresters are overworked, maybe a little bit. So let's see here. Leather, working, husbandry. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of skill. I'm actually going to make him a woodcutter. So hopefully that'll help out. Or maybe it's the farmers that do it. Let's see. I'll make him a farmer. We'll do that instead. Maybe they're the ones who have to cut the clippings. And they're all busy over here planting. We may be a little more ambitious than we should have been, but that's okay. I like ambition. It's fun. This will slowly get replaced, then we'll put up some torches, and that'll be all ready for when we finally get our first bone needle. Yes, I'm looking at you, Yaks. Should probably just kill one and get the bone needle, but it's a little bit interesting in that way. I do want to put the butchery outside, though. It's a tailor, carpenter, loom, distillery, market stall. Okay, so we don't need one yet. Once we get to like 4 yaks, I'll get a little bit more on top of that. Make ourselves some more room a little bit later. So I don't think there's much else to do except, try to maintain our level of food here and hopefully, get some stuff done. But leaving apples behind to go eat probably. I could take apart the distillery, but I'm just not. I'm worried that if I do, it won't. The barrels will be used over here, and then they won't actually build the distillery because they're known to do that. But we do have enough. We don't have enough food. Okay. Well, now. Let's go drag it around. Still building wines. Probably thirsty. But hopefully our strawberries will come of age soon. At least these apples will. I do have them picking fruit, yep. Okay. So all's good that ends well, I guess. We're still... Maybe they tweaked it, because I've never had this much problem with food before. It's kind of interesting. I may be just being like way, way, way too ambitious. But, that's half the fun, I think. So, what else can we talk about? Oh, yeah. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of the game Pulsar Lost Colony, but I have met up with some people, and we're going to be live streaming it Monday at about 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you like some things like Artemis Bridge Simulator and you want to see me and 4 other people completely fail at a very, very beta game, well, alpha even, it barely works. But, it's coming along and that's good. Then, think about joining us. My Twitch channel name is the same as my YouTube name. That's nearly logical. And if you sign up for... There are oranges? Okay, I gotta grab some of this. Anyway, if you sign up to my Twitter account, you will also get a message beforehand. I will send out a message right before I'm live streaming. We tried it a little bit earlier. We were pretty disorganized, so hoping it'll be a little better this time. I am less tolerant of the disorganization than some people are. And, okay. So yeah, that's kind of the channel business. I'm trying to get some new games, trying to get some stuff. I don't always have the time to do these full Let's Plays with all of the work and preparation put into it, but sometimes if you can let someone else do some of the work and preparation, I can get back to you guys earlier and quicker. So, expand the opportunities for you guys to have a good time. And, did one of my yaks... No, it just wandered off. Because, you know, they do that. Silly yaks. Okay, so that's the last apple over here. But there are a ton of apple trees, so I may just leave that for now. Apple Grove. Yep. We have 11 birch left. I really don't want to knock all that down until we get to a point where we definitely have enough birch to go around. So I think I'm going to leave that going. Looks like we pretty much dealt with this floor, so it should get around to building other things soon. We do have another barrel in place, so that's good. These are both built. Furnace is great for making coal out of logs, which we have none of. And the carpenter still needs chisel. Interesting. Chisel should be in the... not the stone cutter. So he's working on the chisel block right now. Then hopefully the stonemason will actually make the chisel. So stuff is getting done. Our food isn't great, but we have food and water. Or food and drink. The drink of being of the alcoholic nature. And we just had another autosave. So we're just kind of cruising now. Strawberries are getting planted. Once the strawberries are planted, I'm sure life will take care of itself. I think what's happening is the yaks are going over here and like eating the straw and then coming back here and then going over there and eating the straw. So I think that's why they're moving out. But I'm unsure. Okay. There's not a lot to do here. Except, you know, watch them little busy running around, listen to some nice music. Oh, looks like we have another spot we can throw in some terrain. Because, you know, it's not like we're building too much already. So let's... another wall. Another decorative stone block. Bam, right there. Everyone's good. Once we replace this one, we'll be good to go. Yep. But that'll probably be a bit. So we got those two in. Everyone's sleeping. The yaks are not being very yacky, so that's kind of sad. Okay, it looks like the strawberries are being picked. That's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful news. I think no, I didn't put these on. These, did I? No, guess not. Whatevs. Distillery's up and running. Stonemason isn't doing much. Let's release that. Down here. So we got our carpenter up and running. So we've got pretty much all of our... oh no, still got this to go. Well, we're getting closer to being done. I'm sure this carpenter, yeah, is still building all those barrels and stuff. And this is a stockpile of just everything, so it's got some bunches of stuff. What's in there? Contents, a pine stick. I don't always like sticks, but when I do, I have them made out of pine. Yeah, so it looks like having that extra farmer is paying off in the getting the food and drink stuff up and running. So I guess the people who harvest clippings and food are the farmers, not the foresters or woodcutters, I guess. Oh, nice. So that is almost completely done. Oh no. So now we have 3 goblins. So I totally didn't build a military. So yeah, squads. Let's see here, fighting, brawling. We are, oh wait, no. He's already soldier. The soldier. Yep. Okay. Overview. Let's go. We're gonna lose some gnomes. Not really gonna lie. So let's see here. Because I have no clue how to use my military. I usually just kind of... so basic, perk, vision range, increase block and block rate, increase melee weapons. Okay, we'll go with that. Basic soldier. Okay, we'll perform that. Squads, crowns. Okay. So they are gonna go. I'm actually gonna slow this down a bit. They're gonna attempt to kill those 3 goblins. I do not know how well this will end. I'm hoping to get a nice, 5 on whatever. Health is hungry. Get them all fighting. Kind of overwhelm them. Because once they start bleeding, it's unfortunate that they tend to instantly die. I do not have bandages. But maybe they'll drop bones. Nope, there's 1 dead gnome. Okay, so... military, how many gnomes did I lose? I lost a single gnome, so we're going to vacate all of these people. Dear Gemo, it was a noble sacrifice. I don't... that once they start, they never stop. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to deal with this. 3 of them is quite a bit too. Wonder if I set up a butchery, if I can actually butcher the goblins, because that would be horrifying, but also extremely useful. Butcher shop. Table, chair, knife. Okay. And yeah. Let's get that up and running, hopefully. At least now we'll have some semblance of weaponry. Oh, is that my only woodcutter that got killed? No, I still... woodcarver, no woodcutter. So I have 1 woodcutter still. It's probably good enough. You guys can sleep. Can I build a place to bury him? Because he's like a hero, and I guess not. So instead, I'm just going to hospital guard area, stockpile, because bones, body parts, corpse. We'll just throw all of our corpses over there. Why not? That seems perfectly legit. I want this thing actually to be of a higher priority, because I need food. Let's kick this up a notch. Could also probably just say, forage, and then be like, forage these guys. Guys, we need apples. So, please go do that. A drink is good. I'm actually going to cancel that order, so we don't have to worry about that. But I think this is where we're going to leave it off this episode, and when we come back next time, we will continue building our butcher shop and possibly go butcher ourselves some goblin corpses to try to get some bones, so that we can build a tailor, so that we can build bandages so that people don't die. Yeah, it's kind of circular, but we'll get around to it. Anyway, have a good night or day. I will see you next time. Bye.